Hi everybody. When I watched this video, I was saddened because out of all the women there, I believe Eferu is one. There's more than just one person that shouldn't be there, but for me, Eferu is that one that shouldn't be there. I guess I see so much potential in her. I mean, she's a great dancer, you know. I mean, she's missing out on so much training and exposure to the world, and she's stuck on that complex, in that house. And she's so intelligent, and I just see more for her. But other than that, when I was listening to this video, all I could hear her say, or when she was talking to an audience, but actually she was talking about herself. She was talking to herself. So when you listen to this video, imagine that she's talking about herself, and watch her body language. And when she's trying to be affirmative, her body language isn't reflecting her verbal language. She's saying yes, but her head is shaking, is nodding, or nodding no. So, just look at those little key points and everything. I'm going to start the video.
Question. Y'all work all the time, but you still broke. You sleep all the time, but you're still tired. You eat all the time, but you're still hungry. Why? Why? It's because you don't have a soul. Why don't you have a soul? Because you come so far away from.
I think she's talking about herself. She lost her soul because she's living for Chief. She's walking his path, not her path. And this, look at her eyes. I mean, she has bags under her eyes. She's in her early 20s, but damn, she could pass for someone in her 30s. I'm not hating on her. She's beautiful, but she's looking older than she was when she first got there. Oops. Okay, let's go back.
Your soul, so far away from the sun. You become so far away from your mind because the lower self has taken your mind through the food, through everything. Look at your environment. Babylon is taking your mind, alter your genetic code. That's why you are further away from your mind. The sun is your mind. That is why you're in your lower self. The sun is your higher self. So why wouldn't you want to be a part of this highest frequency of your mind when you're living in your mind? Because you're not able to think high frequency thoughts. You're not able to understand the kingdom of heaven. And the kingdom of heaven is divine knowledge itself. And when you have divine knowledge itself, you're going to be somewhere near the equator, close to your mind, in your natural state, receiving the light comes from the sun, living how you're supposed to, you're going to gain your soul back. You're going to be filled with life. You're not going to have to eat as much. Yeah, you're going to do the work, but it's going to be something you love. And it's not even going to feel like work. It's just going to be you expressing your energies. And yeah, you get rest, but you're not tired. You got energy. Look around you. It's energy, it's life. You're not broke down, tired, and exhausted because you're surrounded by life. People in Babylon don't have a soul because they're too far away from their soul. You are God. And until you know this, until you have the knowledge of self, you will be soulless. You will be confused. You will be drained. You will be just on autopilot, running off of your lower self. Study the 5 sciences. Study divine knowledge of self. Study the subjective facts about this reality, about yourself. Go to Carbonation TV on YouTube and get the divine knowledge. A lot of the family members have done presentations. Get the knowledge. I love myself. It's time to know who we are. I have a question.
So, as you can see, and if you listen, she says she's in her lower self, and everything she explained, she was explaining about herself. Her subconscious was talking back to her, if that makes sense. She was telling us how she is actually feeling. She's tired. She has no soul. She's, drifting farther and farther away from herself, So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And, she's the one person that really bothers me that is there, some of the other women, they're in their 30s and, they're grown and, but yeah, some of the other women, no, I'm not too happy that they're there. And I'm just being honest about it, But on the other hand, they're grown, they're living their life. So what can you say and what can you do? There's nothing illegal going on, So, I just wish for the best for, all the young women or all the women at Carbonation. And if any of you young women are thinking about going, make sure you do your research before you go. And, look at all the videos of all the members who have left Carbonation. I know Chief, he's going to tell you, don't do it. They're demons or whatever. But look at the videos. They're going to tell you what's going on. Don't be so naive. They're telling you what's up with Carbonation. I think it's good for some, and some enjoy it. But, I think for others it could be a trap, and they leave, So, yeah, it's like so many pros and then there's so many cons to it. But, any young person, just make sure you research it before, studying this theory. Do your research. Study and study. It's like, it's so easy just to go ahead and Google everything, or pick up a book, go to the library and research it. All right, so, and don't let these men finesse you with ladies, you know. Don't let these men finesse you into, you know, they know how to make us feel good and do the things that, you know what, I'm not even going to go into all that. Just do your research before you go. Have a blessed day. Oh, and please like and subscribe. And if anyone would like to support my channel, please, I have my Cash App will be in the description box. All right. Have a blessed day.